Pikachu!
Pokemons have been evolving since February 26, 1999. It's nothing new. Evolution is a Pokemon's way of physically changing and, in most cases, becoming stronger. When you think Pokemon evolution, you most likely think about the coolest changes it has to offer. For example, the tiny Charmander evolving into the fiery Charizard, or the useless Magikarp evolving into a ferocious Gyarados. Or maybe you think of the anime and Ash's refusal to evolve his Pikachu. But no one ever talks about the weirder evolutions Pokemon has to offer. So let me take a moment to show you the top 10 strangest evolutions that made it off the Pokemon team's drawing board. Before we start, here's a small list of honorable mentions. These guys are weird, but just not as weird. Doduo, he sprouts a weird third head. Poliwag can either stay blue and tadpole-like, or it can randomly switch to a gross green frog. Chingling into Chimecho, or Chimeco? I don't really know. But need I explain this one? They look nothing alike and they aren't even the same colors. Clamperl is a pretty weird case. It can evolve into some of the most forgettable Pokemon depending on its held item. Burmy can either turn into a bigger Burmy if it's female, or become a moth if it's male. Gossifleur starts as a long-haired, adorable plant thing and turns into a Afro Cotton Ball. And it's sad because I was really looking forward to using this Mon on my team when I first played Sword and Shield. And then the first gym leader spoiled its evolution for me, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this one. Anyways, on to the real list. Mareep. Let me start off by saying that I like Mareep and its evolutions. Actually, I like most of the Pokemon that I put on this list. So keep in mind that this list is not biased at all. Mareep starts as a blue sheep with white fleece that walks on all fours. When it evolves, its skin turns pink and starts walking on its back two hind legs, somehow. After evolving again, it's now all yellow and has no fleece anymore. The only thing that stays consistent with this colorful evolution line is their matching facial structure, the orb on their tails, and what I think are ears. Next up is Volbeat. Isn't it weird how when it evolves into Illumise, it barely gets stronger? Wait, hold on. I've just been informed that Volbeat does in fact not evolve into Illumise. They actually have no relation whatsoever. Okay. Then, moving on. Fortnite. Number 8 actually has 3 members because the idea here is similar. One member of the trio is actually my favorite Pokemon, Salamence, but we're talking about its pre-evolution Bagon, as well as 2 others, Larvitar and, surprisingly, Cosmog. Both Bagon and Larvitar look similar to their final evolutions, Salamence and Tyranitar, but it gets weird in the middle. All 3 of these Pokemon have a cocoon middle evolution even though they're all legendaries. Shelgon, Pupitar, and Cosmoem. They all kind of make sense in their own ways though. Bagon grows wings when it evolves, similar to a caterpillar growing wings during metamorphosis. Tyranitar keeps what looks to be part of the Pupitar inside of itself, and Cosmoem is storing the universe inside itself before releasing it to become Lunala or Solgaleo or whatever. When I was a young lad, this was one of many that confused me. Slowpoke. Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro after a Shelder bites its tail. That's weird enough, but the trippy part is when you add Slowking into the mix. I used to always think that Slowbro evolved into Slowking, because that makes sense. But Slowpoke evolves directly into Slowking by using some dumb item in a trade. I guess this one is just weird because it takes what you'd expect to happen and throws it right back at you.
Go to the Fortnite battle bus.
The number 6 spot goes to 2 different Dragon-type evolution lines, Dratini and Trapinch. So I guess technically one dragon type and one future dragon type. These two are both awesome Pokemon with one very different member compared to the rest of the evolution line. In Dratini's case, you go from a blue snake to a slightly bigger blue snake, and then randomly becomes a giant winged orange dragon. Trapinch starts as an adorable big-headed orangish monster, and then turns into a dragonfly, and basically stays that way. Just two cases of random drastic change during evolution. This one actually isn't too bad, it's just a little oddish. Oddish is a little plant thing that turns into a stinky plant thing that turns into a stanky plant thing. But that's only if you use a leaf stone on Gloom. If instead you decide to use a sunstone, it turns into Blossom, a hula dancing plant thing. And what's extra weird about this one is that Blossom weighs less and is smaller than Gloom. I thought evolution was supposed to be growth. Wurmple. Yeah, that worm guy you run into in the first route of the third Pokemon games. What's weird about this one is that one species of worm, in this case, Wurmple, can evolve into two totally different species. This being the moth, Dustox, or the butterfly, Beautifly. I wanna be no one. Hoppip. Even today, I probably wouldn't get the order of its evolution line right because they are so completely different that it's impossible to tell. If you were new to Pokemon and had to guess its order, you basically have a 15% chance or something to get it right. Here's the right order. Hoppip, Jumpluff, Skiploom. Wait, no. Skiploom, Jumpluff, Hoppip. Wait, no. Hopluff, Jumploon, Skipip. Remorade. What? Wait, who? One of 500 water types? Not only is Remorade required for Mantike to evolve into Mantine, Remorade also has an evolution of its own. It evolves into this. Number 1 has to be something special, so I saved it for a Pokemon that truly deserves this spot, Type Null. Not only is this just a weird Pokemon in general that you usually end up getting a free one every time you play a Pokemon game, it also comes with a weird evolution. When its helmet falls off, it evolves. No, its form does not change. Its hat falls off, and it becomes Silvally. You did it! You survived another video! Yay, bye! Yay, bye!